Stop gaining weight now with this simple mindset shift. What's up, guys? Marty here, and welcome to another edition of 101 Insider Weight Loss Secrets. And today, let me tell you a story about looking totally uncool, posing like the Karate Kid on a rock, a very slippery rock, and what you can learn from it. So, this was, of course, back on the last vacation that I took, the gym boat, and I know a lot of you are like, I hate you, Marty, because all you talk about is going on vacation. It's like, well, it's getting cold here in Mississippi, and it's nice to go back and think about stuff that was nice at the time. So, I had just gone out, and this was literally the moment. I've been kind of hitting on this over the past couple of videos. This was the moment that led me back to realigning with my purpose and helping people lose weight, feel great, and perform like they want to in everyday life and business as an entrepreneur. And I'd been in the water for a little while. My wife, Amanda, and I had gone down there with some new friends, Brent and Felicia Slattery, Brent Parkhill. And we were on the way out, and there was this rock, which was, of course, like pretty gnarly looking. It was real rocky, let's say. It was a rock after all. He was like, get up on that, it's not very tall, and it's like pose like the Karate Kid. I'm like, no. I'm like, that's not, I think you're misunderstanding what I do. He's like, no, like, trust me, it'll look cool. So I get up there and I like make this internal decision. I'm like, well, of course I'm going to stand on this slippery rock and I'm going to make it even harder. So I'm going to stand on my worst of the two legs, the leg that I had my ACL surgery on. I'm going to stand on one leg and do the crane pose like the Karate Kid on this slippery rock. And he's like, it's not that far down. And I'm like, I'm pointing to the rock. I'm like, that's a rock. Either way, if I slip and fall off of this, it's not going to be good. So long story short, he takes the picture. I don't see it for a few days. I don't see it until we get home. And he sends it, or it finally comes through. And I'm looking like the look on my face is like extreme struggle. And I was like, dude, that looks so uncool. But then I became pretty much instantly proud of the picture because of what that represented. Taking that challenge on and being like, hey, it's like, screw you, bad knee. We're gonna make these muscles work. We're gonna do some work around here. And off of that, I have 3 tips for you today on what you can really take away and learn from this situation and what it has to do with your weight loss. So tip number 1. It's all about the core. The core is the origin of all movement and stability in your body. And that's also what pain-free movement comes from. So if you're experiencing joint pain or excess stress throughout the day, it's because the core isn't pulling enough weight. And by concentrating on just doing this, you won't be blowing out joints for no reason like I did. So tip number 2, relax and breathe. Now, I've heard a couple of coaches before, and coaches I respect, and I mean no disrespect by this, they're like, telling somebody to breathe is like the biggest waste of time ever. People are going to automatically breathe. I'm like, well, not necessarily true. Because, and Thor's talking all sorts of stuff this morning, but back whenever I was pitching in high school, the person that would eventually become my brother-in-law several years later lined back a line drive right at my face about half a millisecond after I threw the ball. I caught it. It was great. I couldn't believe I was still alive, but I went through 2 batters and threw 8 straight balls pretty much over the backstop. And then one of my friends' dad was like, hey, breathe. I was like, oh, that's probably a cool idea. So I started breathing and I started pitching right again. So it is a big deal. I mean, if you're not breathing, it is nice to get reminded. So basically the point here is your outer muscles, the outermost muscles of your body, like they come in and they help whenever your body is maxed out. And if you stay at like this match strength mode over time, that's going to equal stress. And stress is not good for losing body fat at all. So by getting in these spots that are hard to hold and by breathing so that you are practicing making the inside, the core stronger and relaxing the outer muscles, you're going to be able to make some serious strides in your weight loss. And tip number 3, struggle now so it's easy when it counts. And the more you do something, the faster you adapt, and it gets literally what you do when you're tired gets burned into your subconscious. And if you can burn the correct form, burn the correct mindset into your subconscious brain, you're going to be burning body fat on autopilot before you know it. So sometimes it's easier said than done, and a lot of times you're going to need an outside perspective. You're going to need somebody to check you out and make sure that everything's lined up, because there's a lot of these little details that are really make or break. But the biggest thing is to just get going and just get started and start doing these things today. So if you're an entrepreneur who's serious about taking back control of your body so you can perform like you want to in everyday life and business, then go check out the waitlist. All you have to do is go to gearedupinsider.com/lose-weight and hop on the waitlist. We have something super cool coming out on December 19th, and the only way to know about it, to be there, to have front row access, behind the scenes, all that good stuff, is to get on the wait list. So all you got to do is go to gearedupinsider.com/lose-weight. And remember, you're one upgrade away.